Yes, what's going on? First of all, big up everyone that's been watching these videos behind the music. We're branching out behind the kitchen, every industry. We're building these conversations and having some really sick ones. We've had loads of people, man. We've had Scorcher, The Original, Cruz Leon. They're just a couple names to mention. Go check them out on the channel. But this artist here, let me tell you something. This artist is sick. From Jamaica. It's South by Southwest London at the moment, so we've got loads of artists flying into the UK. This is H3ro. Yeah, he's got a unique style on the legacy of reggae. And yeah, man, we're gonna chop it up, have a really good conversation. I've been meaning to link this guy for a long time. So yeah, this is gonna be a beautiful conversation. So I hope you enjoy this one. And you know the vibes again. Let's go. Settings.
Check.
You enjoying it, yeah?
Yes, good. This is the coldest day so far.
But it's freeze. Oh, look at me wearing shirt and that as well.
Nah, because the past few days have been warm. So even me, I pulled out the shorts today. I'm like,
you got the shorts on?
It's the wrong day. You see me? But yeah, man, so far so good.
Good, man.
Anywhere I can come and just work and be comfortable and connect with the people in the space, I'm happy, man.
Welcome, bro. It's good to link up.
Likewise.
I'm curious, man. I feel like we should have a foundation of the conversation.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to kind of start with your name.
Yeah.
Of H3ro.
Yeah.
It's the best way to start, and I feel like H3ro is. What I take from you is there's always a purpose and a meaning behind everything. And is H3ro just what it is? Are you just a black hero, or is there a subliminal kind of message with that name?
All right, it is. All right, so like that's why even the black is spelled different than just BLACK, because it's like, all right, so I got that name in the lowest moment of my life. So this as I was on the journey, I was telling you I was homeless, you know, friends, family, everybody was not understanding the journey I'm on. So I was alone, I was crying. And in the room, I heard a voice like, stop your bawling, he's a hero. And in that moment, the name, the spelling, everything came to me. So in that moment, the message that I received with the name was, you have the resources, everything you need within you to save yourself. You see me? So I think that's what we're all doing. So I'm just trying to represent that with myself and my music and my path and my journey. Like, I want everybody to know that like nobody's coming to save you, so you really have to save yourself. And the black is just a given because I'm black, bro. So, you know, from our race, we kind of started behind the line a bit. You know, a lot of things in history we don't even want to keep repeating, but they did happen. And we're moving forward in a new place. I love Black History Month, but now I want to go Black Future. You know, to forward, because we're doing it. Once you're alive and you're here now, you're a testament of people who have done the work to save us already, like all the heroes. So that was the meaning behind it. It's not really a racial thing, it's just more of a personal, I've saved myself, you know what I mean? And you can too, basically.
It's interesting because when you look at like ancient Kemet and you look at the names that are given to kings, queens, and just people within the civilization, the name is almost like a prophecy. And you fulfill that prophecy. And I grew up in London. So it's like, we get a name, Tom, Harry. And you know what I mean? And it's you lose that something to live up to or something to fulfill. But it's so nice to see that you've found your name. You know what I mean?
Not even found, like I was just like every other youth. Like I didn't know my purpose, I didn't have any vision, any clear-cut path, and most I just really, it sounds cliche, but I'm saying it, it's real. Like I didn't choose this. It's like, I always tell people, it's not man bring me here, it's Jah. Like I'm literally in this car with you right now because of the Most High. So anything he says, I just have to follow. So that's what we're doing.
And so that journey from, you know, when you were homeless, how did you find the tools and resources to pick yourself back up and then also transition into becoming an artist?
I think the tools to be an artist were always there, I just didn't unlock them because my parents were like Christians. So my dad was like a deacon and my mom was a singer at church. So I ended up playing drums and doing certain things to kind of keep myself out of getting in trouble too. So I kind of fell in love with the drums, started playing in the choir, stuff like that. So it was always there and it was saved in a hard drive somewhere, but to sing, it was never unlocked yet, you see me? So I was just like going through life, never ever thinking about being a musician. I want to be a neurosurgeon, bro.
Wow.
So it's like, but my, you know, ghetto parents can't afford that. So it's like, I was just getting job after job after job. And at one of the jobs, I met a youth named Capone, and he played me a beat, took me to the studio, and from I heard myself, bro, I was just like, yo, what is this? Because I did a freestyle, and they were like, yo, you've never done music before. No, that's crazy. Like, yo, no, you're built for this. We're here now. But then also, the resources I used during the homeless time, it's gonna sound cliche again, but you really, the vibrations you put out is what you get. So I was always a youth putting out a certain frequency, so it attracted the right people. So the team is my resources. Like I can't do this by myself. No man's an island. So friends and family in the entertainment business and people I meet along the way, even the ones in the van right now, you know what I mean, Aggie and the whole of the team from Brixton Soup Kitchen, like everybody just comes together at the right time with me and helps and I help them in some way, shape or form. So it's like that's really what happened for me. I couldn't tell you like I got money or I got this or somebody came to specifically help. It was like just send me a bunch of people who just said, youth, we believe in you. And I'm trying to do my best to make those people proud. You know
That's beautiful. And it's so mad, like you said, you wanted to be a neurosurgeon.
Yeah.
But you kind of are a neurosurgeon.
That's what I keep saying. That's what I keep saying to me. It's still kind of...
You're still affecting the neurochemistry with the music and the guidance that you
so you get it. I was like, yo, but still kind of worked out.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It made sense, man. It made sense. And before we kind of move on, so there's one thing, which I know there's another subliminal message behind. On your Instagram, it says meta-human.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You really have pre the thing, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So I want to put my take first. I'm assuming from how I kind of see the social media life and that digital world, that is just a version of yourself which you choose to put out. Almost like an avatar, right?
Yeah. Like, I always use this to explain it. Clark Kent, when you see him, he's almost soft. He's weak. He's kind of... He's so shy to talk to Lois Lane, but when you see Superman, his hair has a little curl, no glasses, he's like, his chest is out, you know what I mean? So it's like, there's different sides of us, and I never wanted to become something else when I did music. My name just wasn't cool enough, like my government name wasn't cool. If I could use my government like Kendrick Lamar, that would have been fire, but it was kind of boring and lame. Nobody wants to Hervin, like that's lame. So the H3ro, which is still a part of the Hervin in a sense, is the Superman side of me, or as I'd like to say, the meta-human, because I'm still here, I'm still present, I'm still just like everybody else, but I would love to think the things I'm reading, what I'm eating, how I'm carrying myself, how I treat others, you know, even what type of herb I smoke and what I drink and don't drink makes me just a little bit more in tune with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. So when you come on my Instagram, you're getting like the dude that's into, not the dude that's at home worrying about where the career is going and where life is, and I have to be a son to my mom and I have to be a brother to my little brother. Like, no, that's just me and my craft. That's when you go on my page, you don't see no girlfriend, you don't see no family, you don't see no, not even photo shoots. It's just me either working or connecting, like, because that's that side. That's the meta-human side.
You know what? That's linked into another question I was going to ask you. Because I know that you cook a lot of Ital food. You've been in the UK, you've been doing the works at Brixton Soup Kitchen.
Yeah,
Big
man,
it up.
up.
Shout out, tag right there.
Yeah.
If you could draw a connection between what you eat and how it affects the music and the art you put out, what would that connection be?
It's so crazy you said that. Big up my brethren, Ekong, and Eat to Live, Not Die, Young
Big
S. They've kind of made me feel like I'm not doing even what my best at it, because, you know, I was vegan for 2 years, then right now I'm like pescatarian because I start eating back fish. And when you're on tour, like, you really have to adjust, you know what I mean? But when I was vegan, I could tell a huge difference. Like from 2020 to like 2022, I was like fully like natural. And that's when I did like It Not Easy. That's when I did Young Boss, New Millennium. It was just like and I had so much energy and I was rapid. I'm not saying that's really decreased now, but now that I start eating more seafood and stuff like that again, I can feel it. It's probably not as potent as I'd want it to be from jump. It takes me a little more time. Like I made It Not Easy in 15 minutes. Songs now.
15?
15 minutes. No joke. I'm not just saying that to be cool. Like songs for me can take days or an hour. It depends. But that song was just like one go. I just asked the room like, yo, how you feeling? How you feeling, man? We're all going to it. I know it grieve me. Return ready. Everybody was like, that is it. That's it. And we just figured it out from there easy. So but yeah, I think it does. I think everything you do in this life affects whether the now or fixing the past or affecting the next step you're gonna make. It has to. Every word, every sound, every thought, every action, bro. And I'm a living testament to it. I've never been in a fight. I've never been robbed. I've never been hurt by people, because in this earth, I naturally love people. People serve us food. People are there at the amusement parks. People are there at your shows. People help you create. We love. You have to love people, bro. Like, so me, I just don't like to be negative. I prefer stay home. You see me? So what you put out is what you get. Same thing as what you put in is what you're gonna get. So food have to affect. I don't drink alcohol like that. I don't drink sodas, and I think that also helps you just. My music just has stayed positive, and I like it.
It has, and it's so inspiring talking to you now and how you articulate yourself. And what is kind of like, because I feel like you're an innovator of the legacy of reggae, just naturally by adding your unique style onto the scene.
That,
you know.
Blessings,
so what would you say is your kind of goal as an artist?
I'm glad they said that, because I always try to remind myself why I started music. You know, really, I was a lover of music first. Then I just didn't hear what I wanted to hear at the time when I was younger, growing up, like telling me about life, like growing up. It always was escapism from our youth. I mean, like, it was just always like, there was nobody young to tell me about life and tell me about what I'm going through with like finances or situations or just journeying through this life. So when I really realized I was in music, I was like, yo, what am I gonna do? So my whole mission in this, bro, is just to be an example that if a youth from Waterford, Portmore, from ghetto parents, from a situation, no industry people, no industry family, no connects, no invisible hand, just hard work and dedication, you can do it, bro. You can do it. I doubted myself for 8 years and I'm here, like, just believing in myself the last 3. Like, bro, it's real. So my purpose and what I do with music is just to remind people you can do it. You can do it. You can make it to whatever. I don't even know what it is, but you can do it.
You can do it.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, bro.
The Nike sign, just do it. You
can
do it, bro. Yeah.
Just do it. That's the best slogan you've ever seen in your life.
Bro.
Just do it.
You see me? If you can.
Because sometimes you try to complicate
Nike, get me a bag.
You know, like that.
Get Omar a bag. Get everybody a bag.
Bring it. No, but sometimes we try to overcomplicate everything, and you know, there's no secret hack. It's just doing it. Action. There was a formula which I heard, which is conscious thought plus action equals manifestation.
Wow,
So
that's perfect. I might steal that. I'm sorry.
take it. It's you, man.
Fire.
That's you. Conscious
fire.
thought plus action.
Fire.
That's always the end result for it to materialize and manifest.
That's fire. And to add to the innovation part, I just wanted to make reggae. I don't like when people make righteousness or conscious music seem boring or uncool, or it has to be like from the 70s or the 80s or like, that's why I made it easy. It's like the rhythm, you don't even realize I'm even saying nothing that you should be meds in deep till it hit you like, rah, this is what you said. Like, you see me? Because it's just like bounce, this can't play in the dance. It's like you can still bop to it even if you don't want to listen to the message. So I've kind of understand, we as youths, sometimes you got to put the medicine in the candy. So that's what I want to add to reggae. Like, let's look cool. We don't have to just wear khaki and the Rasta belt. We can wear Nikes and Jordans and can wear or whatever you want to wear and whatever, and still be righteous and still be good and eat right and eat healthy. Like, you know, that's me.
Just planting the seeds subtly.
Yeah.
And obviously you were in Ghana, Senegal, Gambia.
Yeah.
First of all, in the motherland, bro.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Changed my life, bro. Really, really, really changed my life. I couldn't believe what I was experiencing. It's really like the Bible. I'm just glad my manager was there because we saw God, bro, in the sun. She's like, you see the face? And she's like, yo, you see the face? I'm like, that's crazy. I'm glad you see that. And so much other mystical stuff. And big up to Stoneboy and big up to all the people that were part of that tour. Because big up Turbulence too, Because like that whole thing, bro, went to the slave islands. We went to the slave castles. We went on the ships. Like, bro, I was at one point, like, I was mad. I was so upset. I was almost crying at one point. I'm not even going to lie to you. Because I could still hear the voices in like 250 people stuck in a cell, half of this bus, like quarter of this bus. How is that possible? Like, they define even logic. and where they take the showers. And so outside of the beautiful 50,000 people roaring and rare and cool in Africa, finding out that Africa really loves reggae and African music, and oh, and wow, and I feel more powerful and stronger from the food. I really left there with a sense of purpose, and like, we're really ungrateful over in the West, bro. We're ungrateful over here. We're ungrateful, bro, because we have certain advancements, and I even heard like free healthcare is in like London for certain things, and like they're over there using bare minimum, and they're way more happier than us, bro.
It's that perspective switch, bro.
Why are they way more happier than us? They don't have the latest iPhone.
Yeah.
They're still driving Benz cars from the 90s and the 80s, bro. Why are they way more happier than me? And that just shifted my whole brain. And that's when I did the winner. I'm EP, I'm a winner. I'm happy now. I have a lyric in the EP called Remain Calm, Deal with Life as It Comes. Now I'm just chill. I'm like, yo, you should be like, yo, we're 20 minutes late. But I'm like that, but I'm like, it's not even my fault. Like, I can't do nothing. I just start ease back and say, you know, the most I know what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm like that.
Way more chill now, because if they can make do and be happy with less than what I have, and I'm not even talking money, they might have more wealth of land and resources, but I mean like they're using less.
Yeah.
They wear like shawls, and they're not wearing designers every day.
Know that.
But they're happy.
And you know, and it's also the community aspect of it as well, because I even saw on your gram when you were eating food and sharing
and it was
plates.
mad to me when people was like, yo, I could never eat out of a plate with everybody. I'm like, you're so broken.
Yeah.
We don't even know about family and home, so you wouldn't take a plate from. That's like Jamaica, where we have one box food and we tear it in half and give somebody, and if you do have a next fork, you just wash off the fork and eat with them. You can't scorn people like that, bro.
The most people do in the UK is split. You know when you rip the packet of crisps, and then everyone shares crisps. That's what they do, man.
But that just shows us how far. And they were like, "Oh, you get sick," and I'm like, "You get sick every day without this. Why you think these people look sick to you? Do I look sick? No." And it was good food, and it was just community. And as I said, mind blowing things. Oh my, like. Yeah, you just have to really go to see. You have to, and then Ghana know you party from
Ghana,
12 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Yeah. People hit the club at 3.
Yeah. Bro. Yeah. I'm leaving 2:30 from hosting a club and say, all right, I did my time. I was here from 12.
Yeah, I'll be gone.
He's like, yo, where you going? I'm like, oh, you know, the club is half packed. You know, it's cool, bro. We did our thing. About to leave, it's late. He's like, no, they're coming now. Just wait 2 minutes and watch. I'm like, all right. 2 minutes, bro. I was like, it got so packed, I was like, yo, pass me the mic, bro. I had to start performing. I was like, this is mad. And they're like, all right, so now it's like 6. I'm like, yo, all right. I just spent 6 hours outside. Nobody can't complain. I did my work. They're like, yo, where you going? No, the club that we're going to after opens at 7. Opens at 7 a.m.? And then we went straight till 12.
Wow.
So just those different things, you have to be impacted, bro. Beautiful women, good food, great party vibes. You know what I mean? It was like Dirty December too, so it was
Dirty December.
Event after event after event, and then BIM Festival with Stoneboy. It was,
man.
It's a part of my mission to go there every year now.
And the way you gas it up like this is why it's so important to have these conversations, because especially growing up in London, the way we got taught about Africa and our perspectives, how they were shaped, was poverty. Was this,
same
was that.
In Jamaica, bro. Right? Same in America, same everywhere.
And now you look at Africa, which the industries are booming. You look at Kenya, you look at Ghana, Nigeria.
Pan-Africanism is alive, bro. I think if like especially just black people, makes it don't matter, like go back, bro, because it's like you really won't understand yourself till you see yourself through them. Like I just stood on the beach and just watched these dudes exercise for 3 hours straight. And I'm like, yo, are they training for a match? There's like 100 youths here. They're like, no, this is just every day.
Just working.
I'm like, every day these youths just push up and run on sand every day. You fit. And then the next mind-blowing thing is their faith and their belief. Like, I'm coming in there with money to do business, to buy clothes, and I have to wait till they finish praying. And they do that 5 times a day, bro. It does something to your brain to see that level of discipline. Discipline, bro. That's the ultimate lesson I took from there. Discipline. They jog and work out and pray every day without nobody telling them to do it. for no reason at all. Not for any gain, not for money, not for anybody to say I'm cool or I am Christian or I'm religious. It's just because that's what they believe in. You can't stop them, not even with $1 million.
Yeah.
Love it, bro.
I love it, man. Well, look, we're going to record this Friday freestyle.
Yeah, man.
Before we do that, if there's, I feel like you've answered it with this whole conversation, but if there's something you could give to anyone that's watching this right now, a message, maybe it's a principle of what you live by, what would that be?
Believe in yourself. Believe. I started believing in myself late, even when good things were happening. Even when I was Grammy nominated, I was like, I didn't believe still, bro. Believe in your passion, believe in your dream, and don't be afraid if you just seem crazy. Because only you, God give that vision, bro. It's not for anybody else to see, you know. So believe.
Black Rhino?
Black Rhino, but that's dope too.
I'll get there,
you know we love Black Rhino, say me. Big up Black Rhino, you know what I mean? The whole I got say.
Alright, H3ro, I appreciate you, bro.
That is it. Big up,
my guy, yeah. Good conversations. And look, if you want to see this Friday freestyle, it's on the Instagram right here. So yeah, man, we out.